What up, YouTube? This is my first YouTube video. My name is Zach Wolf. This is Wolf Beats. I'm gonna make the intro beat for my channel in this video. So I'm a music producer, also a recording artist. I've been signed in the UK and in LA. I've worked with the teams of some of the bigger artists in the industry. I worked with the teams of Adele, The Weeknd, Coldplay, and a bunch of other ones. And now I'm an independent producer. I produce for usually like mid-sized recording artists, some people off like competition shows, some people you probably heard of, and yeah, I make music. I do it all from my house, currently in Portland, Oregon. I also go to LA a bit for like gigs or whatever, but for the most part I'm out in Portland because that's where my family's at. So yep, I'm gonna show you guys today how I make a beat from scratch. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a beat that's gonna be like the intro beat for my channel moving forward. So see how it goes. First thing I wanna do is I just wanna figure out a tempo for the song. I was thinking kind of like a, so I'll set my little tap tempo here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay a beat. For me, I like to lay a beat because it's kind of just the basic structure of what I do. Sometimes I start with melody, sometimes I start with beat. Right now, I just feel like starting with beat. It's my little folder in my computer. Samples, I use ableton and stock stuff, and obviously I use stuff like Splice for royalty free, like drum sets and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't produce with a lot of samples because I like to come up with original shit, and I don't want to use something that someone else can hear and be like, oh, I have that also. What's my YouTube channel name? Wolf Beats. All right, I'm gonna call this intro beat / theme because it's kind of it'll be the theme of my channel. Also, as a side note, I don't produce exclusively hip hop. I produce hip hop, like indie pop and R&B. Those are kind of my three genres that I mainly focus on. But hip hop's kind of the most fun to just do like some random shit with, so that's what I'm starting with for this track. You want hip hop hi-hats to be like really tight because they're syncopated. And so when it sounds too acoustic, it sounds too like it drags a little too much. There we go. Like that's like, nope. Nope. Yeah, just like super. I like kind of lo-fi, kind of simplistic beats, to be honest. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba. So here we go. Great. Cool. So now let's get the melody down. To be honest, I usually always do melodies on piano because it's easier to like come up with something that's just like melodic and quick. And then I'll translate it to a different instrument once I have it down. Set it to 4 bars, so I can kind of have like a full range of motion. So. There we go. Easy. Hey. I was dancing on my tongue where I go. So that'll happen a lot. I'm going through the city with my. Alright, so I'm a sing over too, just to come up with a little melody for you guys. Like I said, I was signed as an artist, and then I learned how to produce from like the people that I worked with, because I worked with some of the top producers in the game and learned how to produce, and then I got into producing more as my day job as I went on. So all right, I'm gonna turn this, actually should be fine, honestly. Da, da, da. All right, I'm rolling through the city with my band in my life. So it'll probably be like a little braggadocious line, because that's like, you know, producer channel vibes, you know, like fuck you, I'm really good. But you know, everything you have is a gift, right? So the Bible says, everything is a gift, and you know, it doesn't matter if you're moderately talented or super talented. Like, everyone has the same, you know, ability to create. Obviously people have different privilege or starting places than others, but at the same time we all have the same capacity. So what I'm trying to say is you can't really be cocky, because it's all a gift anyways. Even the like breath is a gift from God. So I'm rolling through the city with my baby in my head. I'm rolling through this moment with my baby. Melody is something that, like, in terms of songwriting, it just kind of comes. I feel like for me, that's what I always try to start with piano, because I feel like piano is a very like melodic instrument. It's easier to songwrite over piano versus like a beat or something. So but yeah, like melody is just like, I don't know how to teach melody. 90% of the time you're just grinding out with songwriting, and then there's like those moments where something just happens, but it kind of takes the base work. So a lot of times what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of work that goes into writing, but just know that like you have to write a bunch to kind of like grow that muscle, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm rolling through this moment with my feelings. Oh, I fucking started it too soon. I'm rolling through this moment with my feelings in my head. Rolling through this moment with my feelings in my bed. I wanna make it through to you, eh. I'm rolling through this moment with my feelings in my head. Rolling through this moment with my feelings in my bed. I wanna make it through to you, eh. I wanna make it through to you, eh. Alright, so that's great. Now just to build the rest of the beat around it. So piano, probably not going to keep the piano. I like melody stuff, but yeah, let's do something that's cooler. Actually, there's this pipe I've been using on Ableton that's really cool. It's called ABS percussion pipe. Maybe. Hey, that's cool. I'll do that. So that's probably more of the background layer, and then I'll add something else. So I'm gonna pan that. I'm gonna freaking keep that in, but I'll probably add something else as the main thing. Just like an idea. Make sure all your VSTs and your virtual instruments, basically anything that's not a sample, you're compressing and adding a little EQ on to clean it up. For my compressors, I always do shit at like not 100%, because you don't want it to be full bore. You just want it to be compressing it but not destroying it either. And then you want to EQ things. You always want to have the bottom half rolled off unless it's a bass instrument, because you don't want your mix to be muddy. Like, you might be able to hear it through your system, but as soon as it plays in like a club or something, it'll come through. I'm rolling through this moment with my feelings in my head. Rolling through this moment with my feelings in my bed. That's it. Sometimes it's fun just to go and splice and be like, cool, key of E minor, like guitar loops or whatever. Is there anything that's just like, or trumpet shit, you know, just see if there's anything that's kind of cool. That might fucking be the actual sample I end up using. Also, I'm surprised my cat hasn't been in this video. I have a little British long hair. He's like got one of those like smush faces, and he's always in my room when I'm freaking producing. I don't know where he is right now. So all I might try this might be like a waste of time, so we'll see. Nope, that's it. That's it.